So today, this is the look that we're going to be doing. It is definitely giving me super fall vibes. It's making me ready for fall. I'm excited. I miss my sweaters and my boots, although I do love summertime a lot. It's just this look made me get a little bit more excited for fall. So if you guys want to see how I got this look, then please continue watching. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and jump right in and get started. So I'm gonna go ahead and prime the eyes, and I'm gonna use LA Girl Pro Conceal. I don't know what shade this is. Medium beige. Okay, and today I'm going to be using quite a few new products that I got at Ulta over the weekend. First, I'm going to go in with my eyes, and I'm going to be using, let me pin my hair back. Okay, first we're going to go in with this NYX Ultimate Shadow Palette. And this is what it looks like. And I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just going to kind of go with it. But first I'm going to go in with this shade right here. And I'm just going to set that concealer. I think I'm going to go in with this shade right here. This is my first time using this palette, so I'm not sure how well these will blend. The first shade is beautiful though. I'm gonna bring this shadow all the way in today. So I'm gonna bring it all the way in here into the inner corner as well. I'm gonna zoom you guys in so you can see a little bit better. Okay, so like I said, I'm taking this shade here, and I'm just buffing this all into the crease, and I'm coming all the way into the inner corner, so from the outer corner to the inner corner. And I'm just going to build that up until I get it to the intensity that I want. I'm going to be going in with that Sigma E25 brush, and I'm going to go in with this shade right here. So I'm going to concentrate this more here and in the crease. And I'm also going to bring this all the way in as well too. I had to set down my exposure a little bit because it wasn't picking up the true color. So this is the true what it's looking like. Like I said, just going back and forth until I get that built up to the intensity that I want. Like that. Okay, and now I'm going to go back in with that fluffy brush that we used for the first shade, and I'm just going to dip back into that original shade. And I'm just going to go around where we just put that darkest shade. just like that. Okay, now I'm going to go in with a little bit smaller detailed brush, which is the Morphe M506 brush. And I'm going to go in with this darkest shade right here. And I'm going to place that down pretty much in the same places that I put that second shade, but a little bit tighter. That's where this smaller brush comes in handy at, so it's not going to fan out as much. This is going to be more precise at where I want the product. And like I said, I'm bringing all those shades completely into the inner corner. Okay, now going back in with that Sigma E25 with the second shade, and I'm just going to blend those two shades. Make sure everything is blended nicely and gradient. We don't want any harsh lines. Okay, and now once again going back in with that first fluffy brush with just a little bit of that red, or that first initial color, and I'm just going to blend around the edges of this. Okay, just like that. Okay, so now we're going to go in with a little bit of concealer, and we're going to do a halo effect. And I'm taking the tiniest amount on this super flat brush. This came from BH Cosmetics, and it is one of the best brushes to like do really detailed work as far as like cutting the crease or outlining and carving out your eyebrows. Okay, so now I'm just going to place that like right here, so like that, and I'm just going to come up where I want to do this halo effect, and it's going to mainly be right into the center of the eye. This one isn't going to be as like technically as carved out as a actual cut crease. So, and I'm just going to like take the tip of this with no extra product, and I'm just going to fan the sides of this just to make everything look seamless. Okay, so next I'm going to go back in with this E25, and I'm just going to blend around the edges of that. Okay, I think I'm going to go in with this shade right here. Like that. Okay, and now for a little bit more oomph, I'm going to go in with the NYX liquid eyeshadow. And I'm just going to dab this right on the center of the eye. Okay, like that. And now I'm going to just take my finger and I'm kind of going to blend that out. Okay, just like that. Okay, and now I'm going to go back in with that E25 brush again. And I'm just going to blend around where we place that glitter. Just like that. And then I'm going to go back in with that super small detail brush. And I'm going to dip into the second darkest shade that we used. And I'm just going to put that right like on the edges of the shadow. And just like that. Okay, and now I'm going to go right back in with that shimmer shade that we used, and I'm going to put that back over top of the liquid eyeshadow that we placed down. Okay, now for liner, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. liner, and I'm just going to line my eye. I know this isn't a very good angle, but this, like, is the best I can do as far as doing liner. And I bring it all the way in. Okay, so this liner is a little stubborn, so I'm gonna jump in with my Better Than Sex liner pen. Just like that. And now I'm gonna finish the other eye, and I will be right back. Okay, we are back, and this is the eyes finished. I'm gonna zoom you guys out, and we'll work on the rest of the face. We're gonna start with our face, and today I'm gonna be using, I know this is sort of old news, but it's new to me, so this is my first time trying the NYX Total Control Drop Foundation, and I'm using the shade Caramel. And I'm also going to be priming with Urban Decay Self-Adjusting Complexion Primer. Okay, now I'm just going to go in with the drops, and I'm just going to get some in the tube, and I'm just going to drop it on my face. Just like that. I'm going to go ahead, because this is running, so I'm going to work with this side and then move to the other side. I will say that this foundation looks pretty dang good on the skin so far. I will put in the description box how well it wore. Sort of later in the evening, but like I said, I do have a 5-year-old, so it will definitely be put to the test within the next little bit. It's 6:30 right now, so by the time I take it off, it'll be about 4 or 5 more hours, so I will update you guys. So now I'm going to go in with Tarte Shape Tape in the color Light Sand, and I'm just going to highlight. I enjoy a super bright under eye. If this is too bright for you, you can certainly get a little bit closer shade to your foundation, but I enjoy this super highlighted look. That's what I like. It's all personal preference. It's makeup. Have fun with it. Play with it. If you don't like it, you can take it off. It's supposed to be for fun. Okay, and now I'm just going to take this brush. This is the JH08, and I'm just going to blend this. I'm going to be going in with my beauty blender with my Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. And I'm just going to make sure I have no lines. And this is just going to brighten up the under eye as well. Just like that. Okay, now I'm going to be going in with, this is by MAC, and it's the Patrick Star Powder. This stuff is really good. I don't mean to use it if you can't buy it anymore. I will check, and if I can, I will link it below. But this stuff is so good. It literally blurs everything and makes everything look like silk and just so smooth. And you do always always want to set your foundation and all your cream products down, because you do not want them to move and slide around all over the place throughout the day, especially in the summertime. And now I'm going to be going in with this new product that I bought, and it's the Wet n Wild bronzer in the shade What Shady Beaches. It looks like this. Okay, and I'm going to be using my MAC bronzer brush to go in with this. And I'm just going to put this, I'm going to kind of do a circular motion, because with this more orangey bronzer, and I think it almost looks like it's got a sheen to it. It doesn't look like it's got any like shimmers in it, but I'm really just going to make sure this is like super bronzy. Just like that. I just want to make sure like this is like, I'm almost using this as like a blush as well. So like I'll just all over the cheek for that all over bronzed look. Just like that. And I'm just going to put that all around my forehead. Like so. Okay, that's a beautiful, beautiful bronzer. To give you that really sun-kissed look, I'm gonna go in with Benefit's Hoola to contour the cheekbones. Okay, so I'm using the same brush, but I'm just keeping this one super tight into my cheekbone. So I follow the tip of my ear and go down. So I'm just gonna go right here. No circular motion, just right there, up and down. And I'm gonna be using Wet n Wild in Golden Flower Crown. I have heard a lot of great things about these highlighters, so we're gonna put them to the test. Okay. Okay, and now we're just gonna highlight the tops of the cheekbones. Oh wow. Oh my gosh. That's amazing. For the price of this thing, this is a great highlighter. Oh my goodness. Wow, look at that. Oh, that's so good. I'm just gonna highlight everywhere. Above the brow bone. I mean, above the arch of the eyebrow. And I'm going to take that same highlighter and I am going to highlight the brow bone. Just like that. Just like that. For blush, I'm going to be going in with the 8W palette from Morphe. This is what it looks like. And I think I'm going to go in with, I think I'm just going to dip into these two shades right here. So this is called, those two shades are called Babe and Unapologetic. Just like that. Okay, for lips, I'm going to be going in with, this is NYX Nude Beige. Now I'm going to go in with, this is Colourpop with Iluvsarhaii. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but we're going to go with it. Okay, and now I'm just going to apply this. Just like that. But I'm also going to go in with a little bit of Too Faced Melted Matte. This shade is Melted Ice Cream. And I'm just going to dab that in the center of the lip. just like that. Dust away the Secret Brightening Powder. And we're going to finish up the bottom lash line. Okay, so right back in with that NYX palette. I'm first going to grab the darkest red shade, so it'll be this shade here. And I'm going to pop that right in the lash line. I'm going to come all the way in. I'm going to go in with that detailed brush that we used in the beginning, but this is a little bit more fluffier than the one that we just used, which is like this. It's a little bit more dense and packed together, where this one's a little bit more fluffier. Okay, and now I'm going to go in with that first shade, that red shade, and I'm just going to focus this or like underneath where we just placed that dark shade, like that. I'm going to go in with some liner in my waterline, and I'm going to be using this NYX retractable eyeliner in brown. This is definitely fall makeup vibes for sure. I just see a place here that I'm just going to blend out. I'm going to curl my lashes, and I'm going to be using these Tarte eyelash curlers. We are back, and I got lashes on. I will link them below. I think they are the Kiss lashes in Barisia. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but I will list them below. And now I'm going to be going in with the e.l.f. Glow Dewy Mist, and I'm just going to set my face. The sprayer on this is terrible. I'm going to go back in because I can't really spray it all, and I'm going to go in with my Morphe setting spray, and I'm just going to set all over my face like that. Okay, that is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day.